for the Magic, a 6'10" physical specimen with skills to match. Paolo Banchero getting ready to rumble as they get amped up for their game against the Nuggets. Magic Nuggets, up next on 2K Sports. If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Nikola Jokic has transformed his conditioning. He said, when I first started playing back in Serbia, I couldn't do a push-up. And when I came here, I was probably the worst conditioned player in the league. I lost a lot of weight, and I feel much better. To be honest, I don't run faster, but I can play a lot longer. That's what matters. Brian?
Yeah, it helps, for sure. Thanks, Allie. Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, BA, it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. Desmond Bane is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Bataze in at the center position. And for Denver, Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Murray with it. To the paint. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Murray.
The marriage of a big man and touch. There it was from Jokic.
Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Jones. Here's Bataze, covered by Jokic. Pass to Banchero. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in. And Franz Wagner, one of the surprises of the 2021 rookie class. He had a great rookie campaign, one of a handful of terrific rookies.
Now here's Murray. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And Wagner wasn't viewed as an exciting selection. He's been terrific, Grant.
Yeah, you know, he finds ways to contribute each game. You knew he'd be a solid shooter out of the gate. But he also has a great touch in and around the paint to be a threat inside.
And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Wow, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, BA, and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Well, with Aaron Gordon, it's really never been a question of his talent. It really comes down to him consistently staying on the floor and being able to develop all that versatility that he does have.
So it's Denver now, following the bucket by the Magic.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Now here's Wagner. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Johnson passes to Jokic, fires the 3. Can't get a second shot to fall, now 1 of 2. The Magic have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Jones. He gets it in there. Jones has got his second basket of the game. Now a timeout called by Denver. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Yeah, they wanted to win the physical battle in that game, and they did. Their rebounding numbers really paint the picture.
Well, the last time it was about feeding off of the glass and getting rebounds to ignite the offense, and that came up big for them. Great opportunities to get out and run.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Aaron Gordon with a nasty dunk.
Shot from 12. And it's Wagner missing. Denver's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Johnson finds Gordon. Jokic with it, working on Batase. And that one drops.
You combine that leaping ability and getting around the rim with some fluidity, that makes Aaron Gordon an excellent option in the pick and roll.
Now here's Bane, coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Beyond the arc. Denver grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's Jones. Over Jokic. And the Magic again can't hit.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Now here's Murray. It's the 3-ball. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Wagner outside. Back to Jones. Outside Bane. Clock at 6. Pass to Batase. Over Jokic. Batase can't hit.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Jokic with it, working on Batase. Gordon down low, defended by Jones. Here's Jokic, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Jokic has got his second bucket on the night. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Orlando calls timeout.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the time?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Suggs is checked in for Orlando.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside Murray. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Murray fearless on that drive right there. Not worried at all about the contact.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Wagner. Here's Suggs. Here's Banchero, defended by Gordon. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker, not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
Murray passes to Jokic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first personal foul.
Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
And he makes the first.
Feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrated.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season. Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Murray. Jokic in the post. Working on Batase. And the basket by Jokic. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
And out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it. The Nuggets have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Back to Suggs. It's not going to go for him. And the Nuggets going the other way now. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Outside Bane from behind the arc. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Murray for 3. Counted from distance. And now a 9-point Denver lead.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Johnson finds Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic, long and quick hands there to poke that one away.
Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Wagner against Johnson. Wagner in the high post. Looking to end the run. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Denver. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Let's give a warm welcome to your Nuggets team.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance so far from the Nuggets.
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. Then it's Goga Batase. Then it's Desmond Bane. And it's Richardson in at the 1. Murray against Richardson. And here's Jokic outside. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Richardson. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Murray from outside. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Banchero. Another shot. Here's Batase from the baseline. And the basket is good.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision. And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. Right up until their selection, how Banchero was announced. Rival teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando.
Pass to Batase. Here's Banchero. Unloads. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Outside Johnson. Up top Gordon. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. The Magic have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter, and it's rejected. He shoots. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build. And the Magic call time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
The Magic making a switch here. Jones is checked in, and he knocks down the first one. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them the charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Wagner, the pass to Bain. Back to Wagner. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive ratings. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, B.A., they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Brown, he's checked in for Johnson. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
And here's Brown for 3. That shot is off. So Orlando will take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Pass to Watson. Now Brown. Out to Gordon. Here's Watson. Puts up a 3. And another miss by Denver. Here's Banchero. 17 points for him last game against Memphis. And he trims the lead to single digits. Jones has got 6.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
For Denver, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Murray up top, defended by Jones. Wagner against Brown. Murray from outside, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul. And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
First one falls for him. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Suggs is checked in for Orlando. It's blocked! Wagner against Brown. Pass to Banchero. The shot, no good. Good D by Jokic.
2 minutes.
Outside, Brown. From the wing. Offensive rebound. Here's Jokic. Drops in the layup for 2. Jokic has got 14.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Wagner. To the left side wing. Here's Suggs. A 14-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Brown. It's stolen away. In transition, the Magic on the run. Here's Suggs. And he sinks the 11-footer.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Outside, Brown. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Bataze. Bataze's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Jokic passes to Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 6th assist of the night.
He is lighting them up from range this period. This team has made a concerted effort to get him shots.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 8 points in the quarter.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Now here's Murray. He gets it off. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
So the replay was conclusive, all overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And B.A., you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for the Nuggets. He's now hit 6 threes in this game. Knows he has the green light to fire away. We'll be back in a moment.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Jamal Murray has been the story in this one. He was exactly the kind of long-range threat they were looking for, scoring 18 points from deep on some excellent three-point shooting. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
The way they're shooting it from deep, they're going to be hard to beat. This team has a lot of confidence and lets it fly without hesitation. Defensively, you have to force them off their spots, make them put the ball on the floor.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Orlando.
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Well, the Magic shooting around 44%. Not bad. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then there's Jamal Murray. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Pass to Bataze. And he gets it to go. Bataze's got 7 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And here's Gordon. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Bane. And here's Jones. With the floater. Good work defensively by Gordon. Denver's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Now look at this Denver team, and you just expect them to be good for a long time. Obviously, MVP and Jokic, but their best players, all young, signed the long-term deals. They should be able to compete.
First free throw is good. Yeah, great job by the Nuggets putting together this core. They're set up for success for a while, Brent.
Yeah, well, we saw that potential BA come out in the bubble, getting to the conference finals, and now it's about getting key players back to health and at full capacity. And if they do that, I expect them to make the noise that the Western Conference wants to avoid.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Jones, the pass to Wagner. Back to Jones. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. He's got 9.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Back to Murray. Pass to Gordon. Hardaway on the wing. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Here's Jokic. Tries again. And he lays it in. Jokic just got 16 points.
And how about Jokic just with a tremendous read? Where was that ball going to carry him off the rim? He was in the right position.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Hardaway. Over to the wing. Jokic with it. Working on Bataze. And the basket by Jokic. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Wagner against Hardaway. Here's Bataze. And he dunks it down.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
The Nuggets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Murray against Jones. Murray, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Bane, no good.
Well, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line. You just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. And another miss by Orlando. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
You think about some of the great young centers in this league, but when it comes to making everyone around him better, Jokic is the man.
Jokic finds Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Jokic. On the wing, Bane. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
If you could pick any center in the league to start a team with, Brent, is Jokic your guy?
Man, between him and Embiid, we're talking about 2 different styles here, BA, but I love the passing and I love the positive impact that Jokic makes on the entire 5 that are on the floor, including himself. So Jokic is the guy.
Ooh, poked away. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And Gordon with the big finish.
I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Outside Bane. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And down it goes. 2 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Orlando calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every 3-pointer he takes right now.
Let's give it warm welcome, your Nuggets.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Isaac comes in for Wagner. Suggs is checked in for Desmond Bane. And Richardson subbed in for Jones. The 3 from Suggs. He drops it from range. Suggs has got 5.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. From deep. Fires in the triple. 10 points for him.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Back to Richardson. To the middle. Pass to Banchero. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Here's Gordon. 5 to shoot. Over Banchero. Gordon can't hit. 1:43 left in the third. Here's Suggs. He's got 5. The 3 from Banchero. Not going to go that time.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, BA. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Oh, stolen by Richardson. Takes a 13-footer. Suggs, no good. The Nuggets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Now Murray. 22 points for him. From deep, Johnson. Offensive rebound. Here's Jokic. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Some nights Jokic is patient where he plays the role of the setup man. But tonight, he's setting his own table.
Pass to Isaac. Oh, Jokic with the block. The kick out to Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. Up and over Gordon. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and the putback. Isaac's got his first bucket in this one.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. The deep 3 from Murray. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 11. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Magic, Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. Tyus Jones is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Denver.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Jones against Murray. Here's Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Orlando with the ball. 11-point game. Here's Bane. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. And he makes it.
Jokic, an elite passer for a guy at his position.
And Orlando shooting at about 44% so far. Back to Wagner. From 8 feet. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Murray finds Jokic. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside Johnson. Over Banchero. They get it back. They kick it out to Murray. From outside the arc. Jones grabs the board. Wagner, he's open. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Over to the left wing. The 3 is up. And they'll get another chance. Jokic in the post. He's checked by Carter. The fadeaway. Here's Jokic. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket. Jokic has got 24. Orlando calls timeout.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Lataze's checked in for Orlando. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie, thanks. No good on that one.
At the line for the Magic.
And he's good on the second. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Murray against Jones. Shoots. Nice form on the 20-footer. He's got 24.
This is one of those games where we're not seeing him slow down, so we're in for something real special from Jamal Murray.
Wagner, the pass to Jones. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Murray up top, defended by Jones. Here's Johnson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Outside Jones. Back to Bain. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it down from distance.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
From deep, Johnson gets the 3-ball to go. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And that went off the back of the rim and in. Jokic just got 12 points here in the second half. For Orlando, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Wagner. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Jokic. Denver's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Johnson. The fader. The shot off that time. So Orlando will take it the other way.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's Banchero from deep 3-point range. Rebounded by Johnson.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jokic with it. Working on Bataze. They get the rebound. Back to Gordon. Second shot opportunity. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far. Now a timeout called by Orlando. You look at Nikola Jokic. What a contribution.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Well, Orlando shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Pass to Banchero. Outside Jones.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Bain.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Jones from outside. That shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's Watson. And he banks it home with one hand.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Now, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. And he misses his first shot. The Magic have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Nuggets.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Nikola Jokic.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
One side has dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Chalk up 2 there.
An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Howard with the ball. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Magic substitution. Moritz Wagner.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Guarded by Richardson. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Nicola, I heard the fans chanting for you, saying MVP. How special is that?
I mean, I think it's funny, to be honest. I think that there's a better player than me that's going to win an MVP. I'm just trying to play really good team basketball. That's all I'm trying to do.
MVP talks? That's just funny talk to Nicola, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you later.